we're going on holiday tomorrow. I'm not kidding, Sienna! Hello everybody, welcome back. So this week I wanted to do a reading vlog because I haven't done a full, just like, let's not talk about my life all the time, let's just talk about reading in a while. So I wanted to do that. I'm also going on a little, I guess, long weekend, 3 to 5 days. Yeah, I'm really excited to just chill, sit by a pool, have some uninterrupted reading time because I feel like I haven't had that in a really long time. Anybody who's a reader and lives a normal life can relate to life just getting on top of you. It feels like a gradual thing, but you look up one day and you're like, oh shit, I haven't read a book in like a month, 2 months. What the hell? That's crazy. One good thing about not reading as much is that I have a lot of good options because I might not have been reading as much, but I've still been buying new books. So there's a lot of things that I could read. Also some like really highly anticipated new releases for this year that I haven't got to yet, which I'm thinking I'm going to want to take. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. I'm excited to pick those books with you in a moment. I'm sure we've got to like have a good distribution of genres and formats. But before I do that, I do actually need to tell my sister that we're going on holiday because it is just me and Sienna going. My mum probably would have come with us, but she has just been jet setting this year and she has no time off work to go. Yeah, it's going to be me and Sienna, and I haven't told her yet that we're going, and we are leaving tomorrow at like 2 a.m. So I'm really excited to tell her. Really excited because she's been moping around a little bit. She has a very intense uni course. Like, she does a lot of work. I find it really, like, it's unbelievable to me how much she does, and like she really does never stop. So I think having the summer off, she's kind of just like doesn't know what to do with herself. So I thought it would be nice before we go on holiday, like with our family, because we've got that at the end of summer, like the end of August, September. It's mid-July, it's like kind of, yeah, mid-July. So I thought, why not surprise her? Also, I got a trip for my 21st birthday. She's going to be 21 in September, and we're not going to be able to go on a trip because my birthday falls over usually the Easter holidays. Hers obviously doesn't. It's right when summer just ended. So I thought, since that's not going to be able to happen, why not? So yeah, I need to wrap I got her a few little gifts to kind of tell her with. I actually have this top in pink and white, and she really likes it, and she's been talking about wanting tops like this but not wanting to pay full price. Like, she's like, oh, I'll wait till it goes on sale. So I thought, you know what, yellow is a good color. It's very her, in my opinion. So got her a little summer top, and then this is a bikini, which I won't get all the way out of the package, but I can just show you the print. Cute, kind of matches. So yeah, I just got her those little things. I'm gonna wrap them, and then when she gets home, I'm gonna be like, I want to give you a present because I got you this originally for your birthday, but I decided that you're gonna want to use it over the summer, so I'm just gonna give it to you now since you had a doctor's appointment today that you were scared about. At the bottom, I have all of like the holiday information printed off, just like to physically have because I'm anxious about traveling. But I'm going to put this at the bottom, like in an envelope or something. It's going to be really cute. So yeah, going to go wrap these, tell her, and then we'll get into books. I feel like you're going to want it for summer, so since you had a hard day, I bought you for my birthday. But not really for your birthday, okay. It's just like... Oh, thanks. Hey. Thank you so much. That's so cute. Card open last. Just a little. No.
Oh my.
We're going on holiday tomorrow. I'm not kidding, Sienna! Oh my Oh my god! Look how sweaty I am. Am I sweaty? Not sweaty,
A little bit shiny.
Excuse me. Trying to stay excuse me. We're the last people on the bus. How long do you think it's been? What's the time?
No, maybe an hour and 45.
An hour. I was watching a video about Taylor Swift.
Oh, there's the driver. What's he doing?
He's running around outside.
Really?
It's just us.
We run this shit.
You would say that. She would say something crazy like that. Later, because we got things to do. What she say? What she said. Okay, let's go. Should I take this one too? Hello. As you've probably gathered, I did not end up going through. I'm very blotchy. I did not end up going through my books with you before I left on holiday. The day just ended up really getting away from me after I told Sienna, and I was like packing really late, and I was pretty stressed, so I just didn't end up taking much time to decide what books I was going to bring. I just chucked a few in my bag and downloaded some random ones on my Kindle. But we can go through what I have, and we can also go through what I've started reading. First off, on the plane, I started listening to the audiobook that I downloaded, which was Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood, which is my all-time favorite Ali Hazelwood book. I just knew that that particular plane ride was going to be a real struggle for me, and it was horrible because I woke up at 2 a.m, didn't really sleep that much, and then I just don't really sleep on planes. Also, it's like that, you're desperately, like your body wants to fall asleep so bad, but you can't, and it's just hell, and I felt really sick, and it smelled like plain food, and it was just horrible. So I knew if I was gonna put an audiobook on, it was gonna have to be one that I already knew and I knew I loved. So I listened to that. I actually don't know how much I got through, let me check. Okay, I got to chapter 9, so I actually got through a significant amount, so potentially gonna do a full reread of that while I'm here. I didn't plan necessarily to, but it seems that that's what's gonna potentially happen. We'll go for my Kindle next because I've just been out by the pool. Such a nice pool here. I guess I could show you because you can see it from the balcony, but it's just so beautiful. So I've been sat out there. We went in the ocean as well because the ocean's right out there as well. It's just amazing. But yeah, I read a little bit of my Kindle, and I decided to download, I have Shucked by Kate Canterbury, which has been downloaded on here for ages. I read In a Jam by her like 2 years ago, I think, yeah, 2 summers ago, and Shucked is like in that same world. I don't really see me reading it, but it's just downloaded on here, so I didn't undownload it. Then we have Wild Eyes, which I am 28% through. I've been reading that at home. I don't know how much of it I'm gonna get into. I'm liking it, but I don't know, we'll see. I don't know. I also downloaded Wait for It by Marion Zapata because I really loved some of her romances recently, and romances really haven't been hitting for me, but I've been really enjoying her ones. So downloaded that, and I also downloaded The Things We Water by Marion Zapata, which I think is a new book by her, and it seems to have some sort of fantasy element, which is interesting. I'm interested to see how that goes. But for the most part, I've really liked most of her books, so I'm gonna obviously give it a go. And then today, what I've been reading is Spark of the Everflame by Penn Cole. I'm 11% through. How many pages? 42. I've read under 50 pages, so not gotten far, but I had a good time. I was reading it, did start to fall asleep, but I think that has more to do with being up at 2 a.m. So yeah, I think I'll be doing a lot of reading on the Kindle because I can like take it in the pool and read on the edge, and you know, it's just easy. But I did bring some physical books. I pretty much just grabbed these, which was like in 2 seconds, which honestly kind of makes me feel like maybe I picked the ones that I most wanted, even subconsciously. Do you know what I mean? So I picked Same Time Next Summer by Annabel Monaghan, which is a book that I just recently got. This is just a nice little short romance-y book, I guess. Second chance romance, but there's a fiance. I hope there's not cheating, because that would be kind of bad. I really need to shit. Should I just go? And I'll be back. I'm so sorry. This is so disgusting. I'll be back in a minute. So sorry about that. I'm back. I have to be quick because I was meant to be in the shower before Sienna got back to the room. So the other 2 books I brought, A Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry. Emily Henry's new release. I haven't read it yet. I haven't heard like, well, I haven't heard terrible things, but I haven't heard like amazing things. I feel like most people who love Emily Henry, from what I've seen, this isn't their favorite, but I know that it's not going to be as romance heavy, and I feel like I'm excited to see what she does with the other plot that's going to be in this book. It's kind of like, I think it's based off Last Great American Dynasty by Taylor Swift, or just inspired by, or referenced, like that song's referenced as like, this book is kind of like that song, whatever. So yeah, I'm excited. It's like writer people, which we always love reading about. And then last but not least, I have Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid, which is another book that isn't a romance, which I'm quite excited about. It's a historical fiction, and I really enjoy historical fictions. Takes place in the summer of 1980, and I think it's about a team of, I think, astronauts, like preparing for a flight, like something that's a big deal. Obviously it's a big deal to go to space, and it sounds really interesting, so I hope I get to this. I'm actually gonna make an effort to get to that tonight. If I don't just fall straight asleep, I will maybe start one of my physical books. That could be fun to have 2 books going at the same time, so different options. But yeah, first day, been here for a few hours and I'm already having a very nice time. So I'm gonna have a shower, put some clothes on, go have some dinner, maybe see if I can stay up to watch whatever entertainment they have tonight, but I don't know, I'm pretty tired already, so we'll see. But have a good time. I'll show you the view now. This is what we see from the room, which is obviously like, okay, wow, just the freaking ocean. And then here's the pool. Sienna is down there behind that closed thing. How nice is that? And then the beach is just there. It's paradise. I'm gonna go shower now. Hello. It's 8:30. I'm sat on the balcony, listening to the water and debating reading. Probably not gonna do that because I am really tired. And the idea of like trying to get into a book, if I was already in a book, maybe I could read a bit, but the idea of either starting, because I kind of want to start that Taylor Jenkins Reid book, the idea of either starting that book or continuing with the Spark of the Everflame, which I literally just started, so I'm not really in it. I don't see that happening for me. So I think that we're gonna call reading for today done. But the view Great.
We have. Oh, acclimatized. 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 Don't want to acclimatized. We can't acclimatized.
You see me rereading Ali Hazelwood's entire, maybe not entire discography, backlist. I'm talking the STEM romances plus Check and Mate. If you see that, don't be shocked. Every time I do a reread, it's like fucking crack. Just straight to the vein. Don't think there's a vein there. Crack. Too good.
I took some pictures for Sienna today in the pool and she's just reviewing them. And we were just after a second opinion. So what do we think of this?
Body tea.
Body right, body tea. Body right. That's... Are they all like that?
No.
Okay, that's fine. You do look really short though.
I know.
Like that.
Guys, it's Sienna. I was just having a shower and then I came out and look what I found. Holly-Ann on the balcony doing her makeup. Doesn't it look so picturesque? So cute.
He has not put out any official
No. The tan line. I don't know what quite happened there.
statement about a state.
And this is the view she's doing it to. What? What is our life? And what is my burn? Look at this. Miss sun cream there and Miss sun cream there. I already said. I've already said.
Guys, I look naked. Let me put these straps up. I have definitely caught the sun today, gone a bit red, which is pretty much just standard for me. I always go red before I tan, so it's not really a sunburn if I have to do it before I go tan. I'm just kidding, it's still sunburn, whatever. I think Sienna showed you this, but I don't know what happened there. Whatever. We're about to go down for dinner, but before we do, I thought I'd speak to you, update you on the books I've read today. So obviously just sat by the pool all day, so I got a lot of reading / audiobook listening in. I am, I think, halfway roughly through Love Theoretically. I'm on chapter 15, which I think is about halfway through. As I said in the stairwell today, I'm loving it, and I think I'm gonna want to download some of her other books. I kind of fancy listening to Check and Mate because I think actually 2 podcasts that I've listened to in the last day or 2 have mentioned chess, so I feel like I want to listen to Check and Mate. But also the Love Hypothesis is on my brain because I saw that the casting or it being filmed has been I think the casting and the fact that it's being filmed came out at the same time. Or maybe it's not being filmed yet and we just are being told about I don't know. To be honest, I don't really care. I don't get that excited about the books I like getting movie, TV adaptations. Probably maybe won't even want to watch it because neither of them are giving Olive and what's his face? Adam, right? It's Adam. Adam doesn't sound right, but I think it is Adam. Olive and Adam, maybe. Okay, yeah. So, but anyway, oh my god, what was that tangent I just went off on? Anyway, I think I kind of want to listen to that audiobook. but we'll obviously finish Love Theoretically before I get to that, so maybe I won't. Also read more of Spark of the Everflame. What's this called? Is that what it's called? Spark of the Everflame. I'm not hooked yet. I'm 100 pages in, so got a quarter through, 27% through. Not hooked. Still, I'm having a good time though, like I'm enjoying it. I didn't read any of Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid today. I did bring it down to the pool with me, but honestly, pulling out a physical book, especially a hardback book by the pool, isn't really a vibe. Like, I'm sweaty, I'm hot, so unless I like want to read it, and I obviously haven't started yet, so I don't know if that will be happening. Maybe I will try and start it tonight, but I don't know if I really see that happening. But yeah, I'm gonna go get some dinner now. Holiday. Morning everybody. I did burn yesterday. Go down to the pool and I'm excited for another day. Pool looks very empty, so there's plenty of beds. I'm in the mood to read / listen to The Love Hypothesis right now, so I think that's what I'm going to do to start my day off, and then we'll see how it goes. So it is Sunday evening, about to go for dinner, and then honestly probably to bed soon after because I'm so tired. Today was so fucking hot. Like, I actually just really struggled to sit out and just like chill because the sun was so hot, like it was painful. Maybe it has something to do with my burn, but Sienna said the same thing and she isn't really burnt, so I don't know, it was just like piercing hot. So I was in and out of the pool a lot, so I couldn't really get into a good flow of reading. I think I am pretty much done with Love Hypothesis. I have like 15 minutes left of that to listen to, so I'll probably do that at some point tonight. And I don't know, I probably read like one more chapter of Spark of the Everflame. So yeah, I didn't really get much reading done today. Well, I listened to a lot of Love Hypothesis, but didn't get much physical reading done. I'm gonna try and have an early night this, so maybe I'll read then. Probably not, probably will just play, do my Valley on my Switch and stuff, but maybe, we'll see. I'm tired. Morning. Oh my god, it is oh my god, 20 past 11 and I've not gotten out yet because I woke up, my ear is completely clogged. I've never had this experience before. Like, I can't do anything about it. I've been up for like 2 hours and my ear is just clogged. It's probably got something to do with being in and out of the pool, and also I fell asleep with my AirPod in, which probably made it worse. I don't know why. So yeah, that's an issue, but we are going to try and make the most of today because today's our last full day. We leave tomorrow. We don't leave until like quite late in the evening, so have the full day tomorrow as well. It feels really weird. Sienna's already gone down to the pool, so I'm going to go join her. Also have really bad sunburn, like it's quite painful in some spots, so I don't really know what to do about that either. But yeah, like I said, it's like the last full day, so I don't want to mope in my room. I want to go make the most of it. Yeah. In terms of books, I finished Love Theoretically last night, and I would like to have another audiobook, although probably shouldn't put an AirPod in this ear because I don't know, I'll just do one. Probably gonna pick another Ali Hazelwood audiobook. I'm kind of just stood here trying to decide which one. I'm kind of leaning towards Love Hypothesis. I don't know why. I think that's the only one I haven't fully like reread in audiobook form. All the other ones I'm pretty sure I have. Also gonna probably read more of Spark of the Everflame. Yeah. This is really pissing me off. It's really, really pissing me off. My whole ear feels numb. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm touching my ear. Okay. Let's go. Let's go to the pool.
Okay, I'm just literally about to leave and I'm standing by the door about to download The Love Hypothesis, and I changed my mind to Checkmate. Because I was like, would I rather hear about biology right now or would I rather hear about chess? And I think chess, so that's the deciding factor. Boom.
I've been sat in the pool for quite a while because they have those little seat beds. Reading on my Kindle. I got like I think I'm nearly 50% through the book now. Spark of the Everflame. It's pretty good. Not like obsessed, but it's pretty good. I was so good, didn't touch my Kindle to the water, you know, kept it nice and dry. Went to get out, carefully put it on the side so I wasn't holding it when I got out. Got out of the water, went to pick my Kindle up and flung it into the water somehow. As I picked it up, I just flung it, apparently. And it did go straight in the water. I've taken it out of its case. Should maybe just wipe it so it's not got the remnants. Oh shit. And now I've stained the towel with the stickers. I took the case off just so any trapped water, I guess. Get out. Let's see. It did power up before, but doesn't seem to be now. So stupid.
The fuck? How y'all doing? So I just burnt myself even worse today. Like I was already burned, but now I'm like in actual pain. So that's good. Also dropped my Kindle in the pool, as you saw, which was just, well, you didn't see, but I told you, which was just really smart of me to do. The fact that I sat with it in the pool and nothing happened, it was when I exited the pool that I flung it in behind me. And what really honestly freaked me out for a bit about it was the fact that when I was in the pool, I had an intrusive thought to dunk it into the pool. And then I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that, da da da. And then when I got out, I flung it into the pool. So that honestly tripped me out a bit. Like, did I do that on purpose and I didn't even realize, or was that like cosmic or something? Which is not something that we can be thinking. That's gonna send me crazy doolally. So that's not what happened. What happened is that my hand was wet and it slipped. That's what happened. That is what had happened. Before that happened, I had been reading Spark of the Everflame and like kind of getting into it. I think I was like 50%ish through. I think I told you that. Haven't read any more since then because I'd have to read on my phone, and I just haven't gotten around to doing that. When we have the phone, I'm more likely to play the Sudoku game than to read. I'm into Sudoku right now, but I have been listening. God, I'm so bad. I'm just like, I have listened to a lot of Checkmate. I have like an hour and a half left, so I've listened to almost all of it, and I'm about to pack a lot of my stuff, and I'm going to listen to it while I pack, I think, unless an exciting YouTube video catches my eye. But if not, I'm going to do that. So chances are I will finish that tomorrow because obviously we're traveling home. I am kind of low-key a little bit devastated about my Kindle, and I need a new one. Oh well, things happen.
We're going now.
Bye.
Say bye, room.
Bye.
Bye, room.
Bye, Burgas.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye,
Burgas.
Borgas.
Bye, Burgas.
We're gonna go sit by the pool for like the whole day. Oh, what a poor, poor, sad life. Sienna. I'm listening to an audiobook.
Do they want to know what I'm listening to?
Yeah.
I'm listening to
Fourth Way.
chapter 24.
You liking it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leanne put me on it because she said, how do you entertain yourself by the pool? And I said, music. She was like, doesn't that get boring? I went, yeah. She said, why don't you listen to an audiobook? I said, okay.
Yeah, put her on. I'm literally currently, there's like an audiobook currently playing.
Hello everybody. I'm home now, as you can probably tell. It is out. Yeah, I got home yesterday at like 3 a.m. and I felt really sick yesterday actually. And I still feel a little bit weird today. I feel like the travel really took out of me, even though it was not that long a flight. I don't know, really took it out of me. I had a really nice time and I got through quite a few books, even though most of them I ended up listening to on audiobook, which is not my preferred way of reading. And also mainly rereads, which doesn't reduce my TBR or anything, but I still had a good time and I got through a lot of words in whatever format it was. So I thought I'd just go through what we read with you. To remember, firstly, we finished Love Theoretically. I think this is my favourite Ali Hazelwood book overall. I love it. I pretty much do a reread of all of her books once a year at least, and enjoyed it so much. So much. Love Jack. Love the whole just plot. Love all of the STEM science, like just even the academia setting. I just love everything about it. So read that, and then we also audiobooked Check and Mate after that one because I love Theoretically so much. This one also probably top 3. I just love this one. I love the chess background, like the travel aspect of them going to these tournaments. Is that how you word it? Tournaments. And Mallory like describing how she feels when she plays and how like it all just makes sense for her and Nolan's connection on that level. I just love everything about both of these books. I had a great time listening to them. This one took me 2 days. This one I listened to in 1 day. So that shows you there. Also, I audiobooked on the last day. I literally started this like a few hours before we left the hotel and basically just non-stop listened to it all throughout most of the plane ride. I finished on the plane, like within the first hour of the plane ride. And that was a Rebecca Yarros book. I think it was in The Likely Event, which was honestly like kind of a rogue choice for the day that I was going to be on a plane because it starts with a plane crash. So kind of a rogue choice, but I'm not scared of flying at all, so it didn't really, like, it didn't scare me or like trigger me or anything like on the flight. That was good. Obviously I listened to it very quickly, so I was obviously very engaged. And I will probably like read some of her other romance books. Something about it was, I've never read something which was like a romance. It's a romance, past and present perspective, and also kind of like taking you up to present of their relationship. So basically these two people meet on this plane that ends up going down and they survive and they just like have an immediate connection. But then he is literally on his way to join the army. I don't know enough about this to like say whether it was kind of tone deaf or not. Something about it did feel a little bit like, or maybe a lot like, this is really an appropriate setting to be doing this in. I don't know. But leave that up to your own interpretation. I don't know. Yeah, so I listened to that and that was fine. Also started a third Ali Hazelwood audiobook on the plane. Barely listened to it though. I literally just put Love on the Brain to have some like background noise while I was trying to sleep. So that doesn't really count. But the physical book that I
the physical book that I was reading on my Kindle, and I got through half of before I flung my Kindle in the pool. Ordered a new Kindle yesterday. Should be coming tomorrow. I need a Kindle, so whatever. Spark of the Everflame, pretty much halfway through. As we can see, we'll be continuing this. I was liking it, but I definitely wasn't liking it as much as I hoped I would. I hoped I would like really click with it, because I know people have been kind of lauding this as like an amazing series and like up there with other amazing series that I've got really like into very quickly. But yeah, I'm gonna keep reading. Maybe by the end of this book I will be in it and want to get the next one. It's good, but it hasn't hooked me in the way that I hoped it would. But yeah, that is it. That's all the reading we got done. Yeah, I'm gonna try and edit this quickly and get it up soon so it's timely, but no promises as ever. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will hopefully see you again soon. I just farted and it stinks. Sorry, that's not, you don't need to know that. Anyway, bye.